I'm looking at Bobby Bowie's magazine here, movie line. All the hot young actresses in Hollywood.
Baba Bowie. Baba Bowie.
You know? John Boyd's daughter's real good looking. Jennifer Aniston's looking kind of old, actually. She's one of the...
She's almost over the hill.
Yeah. There's Baba Bowie's girlfriend, Claire Danes. I don't know, Bull. I like Claire Danes, so back off.
Back up, Bull.
So back off, Bull.
Okay, today, live from Daytona Beach in Florida, 1 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific, we've got Justine Bateman. Now, I don't care what anybody says about Dweezil's got the hots for Madonna. I got the hots for Justine, so Dweezil move back. She's mine. My homeboys, the Beastie Boys, are going to be there.
My homeboys.
Dweezil move back.
Listen to the war between his teeth and lips.
I'm going to get Daytona out.
Daytona Beach, Bull.
I don't care what they say.
I don't care what they say. Dweezil, back off. If you like Justine Bateman, I know I've asked you this before. If you like Justine Bateman and Dweezil likes Madonna, why does Dweezil have to back off?
Why does he even come up in the conversation?
No clue.
No, I understand, like, Dweezil talks about how he loves Madonna, but he's not trying to move in on your girl.
Because I think Dweezil was a VJ on there, and he was, like, dating a lot of girls. It was a roundabout thing.
No.
Can we go back and get some of your old tapes?
Sure.
Hi, this is Howard Stern.
Go get him.
For a news blimp.
Yeah, but it wasn't this. Hi, this is Howard Stern. Back off, Dweezil. I want Justine Bateman.
Yeah, let's pull that tape when you were at that movie screening for Sgt. Pepper's.
Hey, over the lips, through the gums. Dude, I've gotten better. You haven't. Over the lips, through the gums. Look out ears, because here it comes.
I have no explanation for anything that's on these tapes. I agree that they're as stupid as can be.
His MTV audition is embarrassing.
Pretty legendary.
He told me he wouldn't even show this to his wife.
She's still never seen it.
Smart.
Pretty legendary, I understand.
Right. They all pass it around.
I think so.
Well, let me hear about your homeboys, the Beastie Boys, 1 second.
Orange B will be helping out.
Orange B will be helping out. Those teeth and gums are battling.
Oh, man.
And the lips, the teeth are battling.
We've got concerts Saturday night with the KBC band, Cantner, Ballin, and Cassidy, formerly of the Starship. And Amy Mann until Tuesday will be there as well. Concerts Sunday night with Crowded House. You may have seen them performing live this past week here on MTV.
Wow. Did you know you sucked when you were doing it, or did you think you were doing good?
You know, I was just telling Tara, the camera person, I was like 26, and I wanted the job more than life itself. Like now, I could care less, but at that age,
I don't think that's true.
No, I mean, I
think you'd still want it.
No, I really, really wanted it. I thought it would be the coolest job in the world. So 50 people told me different things to do, and
the one guy who could have told you what to do, you didn't listen to, which was me.
That is true.
Because you would have had that job. I told him to go in there and do just stupid stuff like shave his head.
Right.
Say, I don't want to be a VJ. I don't even know how to be a VJ. Just shave your head. I guarantee you, they would have loved him.
I listened to people. People were like, you got to go in and just,
you got to be cool.
Yeah, and it was dumb.
You have to be weird. That's what you have to be.
Well, you remember the guy that got it. Remember that guy, Kevin Seal?
Yeah.
He got it by shaving his head.
And I told you to shave your head. That's the freaky thing. Isn't that weird? The guy who got it shaved his head. I said, Gary, just go in and shave your head.
And he didn't listen.
No.
Because you're just busy with that mouth jousting with itself.
That's not easy.
There's some mouth jousting going. I mean, right off the bat, he's like...
Okay, today, live from Daytona Beach.
Daytona Beach.
Take that.
My balls.
Take that.
Where's my balls?
He got stuck right away. The teeth dried out from
That's what happened. He gets nervous. And I know him. His teeth dry out, and then he has to start licking them.
The words come out like a Marine going through an obstacle.
Seriously, though, when you get nervous, your teeth dry out.
Yeah. Jackie, can you bring in that big body?
Just leap over these lips.
Bring in that big body of work that you're famous for. The Food Network and the Rick Turner Show on cable in New Jersey. Those are your big appearances.
The Penn and Teller Show on FX coming up.
Has anybody? Oh yeah, that's a biggie. That's what you use.
Bigger than your MTV
audition.
That's what you use as your big appearance.
No, but it's bigger than your MTV audition. Daytona Beach. Back off! I'm saying
1 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific. We've got Justine Bateman. Now I don't care what anybody says about Dweezil's got the hots for Madonna. I got the hots for Justine. So Dweezil move back.
Dweezil move back. Get back, Dweezil. Get back to where you once came from.
I don't care what anybody said.
My boss says I could have Justine Bateman. Have you seen Justine Bateman?
Can't want her anymore.
Okay. She looked like she ate herself.
And you were ready to fight Dweezil Zappa for her.
I know.
I'll kick your ass. I'll beat you up.
My boss says you're mine.
You know,
I'll fight you.
Justine Bateman out. Claire Danes in.
In with the new, out with the old.
Fine. My homeboys, the Beastie Boys, are going to...
My homeboys. How come you said homeboys? It's going to be black.
13 years ago.
Maybe you were predicting the new trend with all the black involvement in MTV.
My niggas.
Those are my niggas.
I should have said my niggas.
This is my niggas, the Beastie Boys. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That would have really been predicting the trend.
You should come in with a hood and a cross.
Yo, 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 in my mouth.
Either Bruce Hornsby will be helping out. We've got...
Helping out.
Helping out.
You should have recognized that you couldn't talk, and you should have ignored everything.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I tried to be somebody I wasn't.
Yeah, you should have been visual.
Even if I would have been myself, I don't know if I'd have done much better, but it would have been...
He was trying to be cool. I know.
I was trying to be a VJ who can look good and read, and I could do neither of those.
Right. And you recognize that. That's what you're supposed to do.
Concert Saturday night with the KBC band, Cantner, Ballin, and Cassidy, formerly of the Stars.
I think you went in there as, like, cool, music-understanding guy. Like, music expert
they
guy.
They wanted for his music expertise.
Yeah.
Exactly.
My homeboys, the Beastie Boys, I know that they're, they're homeboys, and I know they rap.
You know what happened to me?
Cantner, Ballin.
Howard, you know what happened? There was this guy, remember we used to do the syndicated radio show? There was this guy we worked there with, Neil.
Yeah.
And Neil knew the guys at MTV.
Yeah.
And he called me the night before, and he goes, they think you could be the guy.
Right.
They think you're it. So I was totally panicked now.
Right. Now it's too good to be true.
Yeah, now I felt like I was this close.
All I have to do is ace this
right.
and I'm in.
Yeah, Casey Case tooth.
I took a test and I got a 0 on it. What can I say?
I'm on the verge.
I can't believe I'm going to be on MTV. I'm going to be the cute guy on MTV. This was Baba Booey. You should have been Baba Booey.
I wasn't Baba Booey at the time.
Yeah, well, you should have thought of something, some goofy
He
name.
had a goofy name like
Baba
Lips
Booey.
or Teeth.
Yeah, hi, I'm Big Tooth. I'm telling you.
Big foot, I'm Big Tooth.
Well, the first thing I would do is acknowledge my big nose. You see, you gotta just be self-effacing.
More confidence in yourself than I have in myself.
Yeah.
Big Tooth with you.
Hi, this is Big Tooth. And, hey, by the way, Cantner, Ballin, who cares? Watch me shave my head and look at my big lips.
Next hour, I will be flossing.
Hey, I should be in the Beastie Boys. I look like a homeboy.
Up next, my good friends Big Knockers and Eagle Beak.
Right.
What is Big Tooth listening to?
Hi, I'm Flappy Delabate. Here's me in my underwear.
Hey, you know what?
Manitoba Tuesday will be there as well. Concert Sunday night with Crowded House. You may have seen them performing live this past week here on MTV.
I got that last time.
Hey,
no problem.
Bumper lips in the house.
Yo, what's up? I got to hear more. I'm sorry. I got to just hear more.
The Georgia Satellites played a benefit back home in Atlanta last week for REM stage manager Curtis Goodman. Curtis had a skin cancer problem, and since he used to be the Satellites roadie, they wanted to help him out. Well, they did so by raising over $5,000. Joining the Satellites on stage for a couple of songs were REM's Peter Buck and Mike Mills. Meanwhile, the Georgia Satellites are supporting REO Speedwagon on their American tour and perform tonight at the Centennial in Toledo, Ohio. What do you suppose REO Speedwagon and REM talk about? I mean, I really can't imagine.
Yeah, me neither. What do you think they talk about, Gary?
I hadn't given much thought.
Can't imagine.
What do you think?
Can't imagine what they talk about.
Now, here's I got some puppets. There's REO and here's REM talking to each other.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, REO. Hello, REM.
Rio and Rem.
Wow, your names are practically identical.
What do you think they talk about? That was obviously an ad-lib.
The alphabet.
No, that was written.
The alphabet.
What's up?
What's up?
Oh, Robert. Can we play Robert's Good Morning
My
America?
niggas.
Well, let's play Robert's Good Morning America speech where she goes, people think I'm gay. I can't believe
We
it.
play it all the time.
We're not enough.
The music of Jefferson Airplane is flying high. No drug references, please. Once again, RCA Records has...
What is that?
The music of Jefferson Airplane is flying high. No drug references, please.
What does that mean?
Well, it's obviously a drug reference. Their music is flying high.
Well, why would you say it and then say no drug references?
Oops.
Me ad-libbing.
I just don't understand his ad-libs. It's like, hey, no drug references, please.
Look at my teeth. Oh, don't pay any attention to my teeth.
Yeah. That's what he's saying.
Oh,
He's reading what they're saying, but then you're commenting on what you're reading.
Jackie, why have you never broken out of the Stern Show? Why have you just...
Because I have so much fun sitting there riding your ass.
How come they don't, like...
And there's so much room on it.
Certainly they give you a guest spot on Everybody Loves Raymond. Certainly the sitcom should be after you, don't you think?
I'm doing very well right here, Gary.
That's not what you say when you're not here.
Released a double album anthology. It's called 2400 Fulton Street, and the first single is a re-release of White Rabbit, which is also featured on the Platoon soundtrack. It's a great movie.
There you go. Movie reviews.
Well, one of the airplane's descendants, the Starship, look poised to have another #1 single. This week, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now is at #2 on the charts.
The thing that annoys Gary about this is like a lot of the MTV executives were passing around the tape goofing on them.
You know what's worse? I don't know it. I suspect it. That's
I know.
Worse.
I've heard that they give it to people and say, this is what you don't do.
Oh, look, as soon as you walk over there, they start telling you stories about Gary's audition.
This is part of the training.
And the Starship is now working on a new LP due in late May.
Cool. I figured you would have learned something from his boss working for me all these years.
Well, this is early on. I was probably only with you for 2 or 3 years when I did this.
Only 2 or 3 years.
Couldn't pick up any info doing that.
Now I'm working on my 15th year.
Yeah, now you know a lot of stuff. My boss. Ha. I think whoever says hi.
Hi, I'm Gary. Delabate. It's time for...
Hi, I'm Gary Delabate.
Delabate.
How come you went with Delabate?
This is before the name change.
What?
I don't remember. You know, this must be really, really old.
What do you mean the name change?
Well, that's how I pronounced my name when before I met you.
Really?
Yeah.
But it was always Delabate.
No, it wasn't. My mother still says Delabate. My father still says Delabate.
Oh, really?
Why do you say Delabate?
Because, A, that's the proper pronunciation, and when we were at NBC, you used to do that bit where you play the tarantella, and you'd say, hey, I'm a Gary Delabate, and you would always pronounce it that way, which was great.
And you took it on?
Yeah.
So I would say, hello, Mrs. Delabate.
She doesn't know who we're talking about.
She doesn't mind.
Imagine having a last name no one's sure how to say.
No, I'm sure that
even the family.
I'm sure that the way we say it is the right way, but they, my...
He was the one who told us it was Delabate.
You did.
Jackie's right. You guys love to rewrite history.
No. But
I never walked in and said I walked in on day one and said, hi, I'm Gary Delabate.
I don't remember specifically day one, but I know I got the pronunciation Delabate from you.
I said that is the proper way to pronounce it, but nobody.
But I didn't know your mom and dad called themselves Delabate.
15 years and you didn't know that.
No.
Nobody.
I really didn't. Who would know that?
Like in debate.
Like who would in other words, I don't call myself Stern and my parents call themselves Stone.
Well, that's a difference, Howard. It's a huge difference.
No, I know, but
there's no way to mispronounce.
Or Stan.
There's no other pronunciation.
The German pronunciation is Stern. So from now on, I'm Howard Stern.
Only your parents are Stern.
Yeah. My parents go around saying Stern, but I'm Stern.
I'm surprised on this tape I say Delabate.
I think I'm doing like something really good when I say to his parents, hello, Mr. Delabate.
Yeah, I thought that was
pronouncing their name.
I thought it was the guy's name.
Yeah, Robert, because you have so much interaction with him.
Hey, when's the last time you said hello, Mr. Delabate?
I can say exactly.
15 years ago.
The last time Robert said hello, Mrs. Delabate was at her book signing 3 years ago.
That's not true.
Get out of my way. Oh, Mr. Delabate. Ooh.
And still I'm wrong.
Who is this ragamuffin? Oh,
Mr. Delabate.
It took so long to learn how to spell his name. Who was thinking about how to say it?
Right.
Apostrophe, then a space, and then a capital again. All right, I'll leave the show, Gary, before you say anything.
Stay. Your genius is brilliant. Stay.
Addicted to style. Until recently, bras were a practical kind of thing. You wore them because you had to.
I wear them on my teeth.
This year, with the Bootsier making a comeback.
The Bootsier. Oh, no wonder they goof on you.
Oh, sure, it's so easy now. Bootsier was not a big deal.
Bootsier.
The Gautier. Anybody
Gautier. Wait, I gotta recue this one.
No, these words, I know no women who wear these things. Well, they're designing bra dresses, and which are downright fashionable. A bra show was recently held at the Tunnel, which is like this kind of hip New York nightclub, featuring all shapes and sizes. And this was called the J.C. Penney bra. The designer took a strapless bra, glued pennies to each cup, very similar to what Madonna wears in Open Your Heart. The Carmen Miranda fantasy was plastered with plastic fruit.
Can you imagine listening to this?
Well, nobody had to.
Yeah. I mean, could you imagine?
But not least, Grace Jones donated her own personal bra made from black organza. Has anyone ever had a Carmen Miranda fantasy?
I have. I had a gay dream.
If you had a Carmen Miranda fantasy, it is a gay dream.
I picture myself with a big hat with fruit. Does anybody ever imagined a Carmen Miranda fantasy?
You don't think that's a little weird?
I wonder if any executive shot the TV. But you see, you're saying it.
Oh, hey, listen.
And then you're commenting on what you're reading. You're supposed to act like you're saying this stuff with conviction.
Stepping outside the moment.
Yeah, you're like
I'm breaking a wall.
I was breaking down the third wall.
Right.
I'm crashing through.
Should have broken those teeth.
I was the predecessor to Gary Schiff.
All right, let's be quiet. I want to hear this one again with the bootsier. And the organzo and the gaudier.
And the go
and the bra.
And blah.
And the bra. All right, come on, this is a good one. You got to admit.
No, you have to admit it.
Yeah, come on, step outside of yourself for a second. Imagine you're listening to this.
I'm here.
All right.
Hi, I'm Gary Delabate. It's time for Addicted to Style. You know, until recently, bras were a practical kind of thing. You wore them because you had to.
Practo.
A practical kind of thing.
What's a practo?
Practical.
Oh, practical.
Saving time.
Practical.
My special language. All the kids will be doing it. Instead of practical, they'll say practo. Addicted to style.
Addicted.
Hi, it's Gary Delabate. Addicted to style.
You know how I'm addicted to chocolate?
Once upon a time.
Would you play my apology again, Gary?
Right, here we
No,
go.
let's play your TV appearance. What was that show you and Gilbert did that you're so brilliant on? What was that show called again, Jackie?
The Watcher.
That's got to go in the Hall of Fame, Television Hall of Fame.
All day. I'm not ashamed of that at all.
Addicted to style.
Hey, enough is enough. Not funny no more.
All right, here we go.
Practical coming up.
Practo.
You guys can beat a dead horse.
I mean, most women do. This year, with the boutsier making a comeback and the gautier, anybody ever hear of these words? I mean, I know no women who wear these things. Well, they're designing bra dresses, and brassieres are downright fashionable. A bra show was recently held at the Tunnel, which is like this kind of hip New York nightclub.
Gary knows all the hip spots.
Hip.
At the time, I did.
All right.
Featuring all shapes and sizes, and this was called the J.C. Penney bra. The designer took a strapless bra, glued pennies to each cup, very similar to what Madonna wears in Open Your Heart. The Carmen Miranda fantasy was plastered with plastic fruit, and last but not least, Grace Jones donated her own personal bra made from black organza. Has anyone ever had a Carmen Miranda fantasy?
Organza.
They should have hired you.
I remember this day like it was yesterday.
They should have hired you.
You know what? I wasn't even dressed good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I thought I was, but I wasn't even dressed.
Did you ask Ralph to help you get dressed for
I
that?
didn't even know Ralph then.
Oh, we didn't?
Oh, this is really old.
You prepared for the word bustier like a pole vaulter. And it's like,
Oh, look at that one.
Whoa.
bustier.
Back up and get the momentum.
Delabate.
Over the bustier.
You must have been so nervous. You messed up your own name.
Oh, I really was nervous. I'm nervous now.
And if you were going to be on MTV, wouldn't you change your name?
Yeah.
Even Telebate, you wouldn't use.
Gary Dell.
Gotta masturbate. Made a faux pas.
That is embarrassing. Bootsier. You should have made him burn that tape.
Organza.
Well, we're the only ones who play it.
No, I'm sure they play it over there. They got to have a reel.
On a loop.
You walk into MTV's offices and they have that playing.
You should put this on your answering machine.
Telebate.
I might put it on mine.
Oh, no.
Everybody.
All of our listeners should put this on their answering machine. I should just play it all the way through.
Delabate's on home. Listen to this.
What does Mary call herself? Does she know?
Delabate. We've been Delabate for a very long
Is she aware that your parents are Delabate?
Yes.
Oh.
I come from a mixed marriage.
My parents don't belong to me. So Mary is married. She took on the Delabate name?
That is correct.
Oh, she did.
Yeah, so my brother is Delabate.
What was her maiden
What are
name?
they telling
You don't want to know.
What was it?
Caracciolo.
Oh.
She stepped up.
Oh, boy. But what are they going to tell the kids?
Delabate. My son knows his name's
The
Jackson.
grandparents are Delabate.
They don't even know. They call them Grandma and Grandpa.
Grandma and Grandpa Delabate. Delabate.
Actually, Jackson calls him Grandpa Delabate.
Really?
Grandpa Caracciolo and Grandpa Delabate.
My name. Did you tell that kid it's not my name?
My father's actually happy that I pronounce it that way.
He is.
He really is.
Good, I'm glad he's happy. I'm glad you brought some happiness to his life.
Little slivers here and there.
What is it, Mike? Mike?
Just wanted to mention that he can't tell time. If you listen to the beginning of the tape, he says it's 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern, 11 o'clock Pacific. You might want to check that out.
Well,
Because,
that doesn't mean anything.
That's what was written on the sheet.
what are we, cutting him a break?
On that one, yeah. Daddy's not responsible for it.
Right.
Thank you, Freddie.
Well, you might have lived and changed the time. 1 o'clock, but you know, like 1:15 or so.
Did I say I was delegate?
All right, that's fun. Okay, we listened to Gary's thing.
Oh, man.
Wow, I'm glad I could help this morning. A whole 45 minutes.
Doesn't that go on? I wish it did.
No, there's others.
Way down inside my teeth.
His name's Baba Booey, but down south the folks just call him Xylophone now.
Where's Ball?
We should have an all Gary day.
This guy's done hundreds of these.
I know.
Hundreds of them.
Good ball.
Oh, my ball.
Ball.
What about like Gary TV?
Ball.
All right, thank you. That's good. Yeah, it's getting old.
Ball.
Balls.
Oh,
My balls. Move over, Dweezil.
How did this come up?
I don't know. I don't remember. How did it come up? Move over. Oh, the movie line cover.
Oh, right, because I like
you said move over, Claire Danes.
You said that.
come on, Weasel.
Move over.
And Tara, our camera woman, sat next to her at the movies on Saturday. Said she's absolutely gorgeous. And
Really?
that was from an ex-model saying that.
Yeah. And what do you do? What do you spend the whole morning talking to Tara?
Yeah.
That's good. But you're both are working so hard. Oh, God. That's funny.
Which part?
Everything.
Okay, today, live from Daytona Beach in Florida, 1 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific, we've got Justine Bateman. Now, I don't care what anybody says about Dweezil's got the hots for Madonna. I got the hots for Justine, so Dweezil moved back. She's mine. My homeboys, the Beastie Boys, are going to be there. Bruce Hornsby will be helping out. We've got concerts Saturday night with the KBC band, Cantner, Ballin, and Cassidy, formerly of the Starship. And Amy Mann until Tuesday will be there as well. Concert Sunday night with Crowded House. You may have seen them performing live this past week here on MTV.
This is the one I like. Wow. Everyone says Claire Danes is beautiful.
Swear.
I'd like to see you in the bootsy, eh?
And a nice bra.
Organza.
With pennies.
We're gaudier.
Down in Daytona.
Daytona.
At 1 o'clock Eastern, 11 p.m.
That's practical.
Man, I never heard so many mistakes in one audition.